Welcome back to Cameron and Miliband Live, the battle for number 10. The Prime Minister has been interviewed by Jeremy Paxman, and now it's the turn of our studio audience to put their questions to him. So without further ado, Prime Minister, here we go. Audience, now it's the turn of the Labour leader, Ed Miliband. He is here in the studio and ready to meet our audience. Let's see if they're still applauding by the end of this 18-minute section.
We're a lot better than this. We're a great country. OK,
let's whiz through these, shall we? Oh, first round of applause. Interesting to think what politicians think about each other. And you'll remember, perhaps, we asked Matthew Brown in the first half of our town hall debate, so it's only fair to put the same question to you. What do you think are David Cameron's best qualities, given that you have previously called him a chicken and a bully? But you did call him weak and despicable, didn't you?
Well, I remember the same day he called me dodgy and something else. So sometimes I took my children yesterday and Nancy and...
So you think he's a decent enough bloke, then? Would you have...
We've had to take.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
As long as I'm Prime Minister.
Presumably, Tom, you would want a specific example, would you, of where the Prime Minister is going to save money, where the cuts might be? And, he's not happy with your answer. They're shaking heads and all sorts of things. Right, Can we get a microphone there, sir?
Well, look, yes, can I just make this...
Let's bring in... thank you, Prime Minister. Were you happy with that response?
Why is it that the Conservatives promised to eliminate the deficit and haven't done so?
Let's not talk about the Conservatives. Let's talk about what you do. I'm sure all our audience remember with Liam Byrne, though, and the note that was left behind.
I understand that.
Economy. If we keep the economy strong, if we keep creating jobs, we can keep solving some of these issues.
Asking your specific question, we'll come back to the economy. Are you happy with their response?
We'd make.
If you're a socialist, does that mean that you're anti-wealth creation?
I've got one example, just quickly. Policing.
Very, very...
The police have done a brilliant job. We have had...
Prime Minister, while you're talking about policing, let me bring in Zaid Malik, who is a police officer. As far as Lincolnshire Police are concerned, though, Prime Minister, the Chief Constable there said that it's on the verge of collapse. He said that last December.
Under pressure.
Is he wrong? I wonder, though, Mr Miliband, what regrets you have about creating such division in your family?
It's hard. And I wouldn't have gone through all of that if I didn't have pretty strong convictions about how we need to change Britain.
Your poor mum. Remember when we said, Prime Minister, about questions being quite short?
Yes, sorry.
OK, we've got two more. Karen Poole is with us. Hi, Karen.
Last 5 years.
OK.
And because this is a really important point, can I just quickly...
Something I don't want to see happen.
So just to clarify, if you win the next election, you would not call a referendum in that 5-year period?
I've said it's unlikely to happen. I've said that the lot for the British people...
That's not a definite no.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't, because of the criteria I've set. But I'm making no bones about it, Kate. It's very unlikely to happen. OK. Because I've said that if there's a transfer of powers, it will happen, but that doesn't seem likely at the moment.
Right, that's a politician's answer, though, isn't it? OK, let me just put the final question from Andy Palmer. Andy's saying, why is Labour only neck and neck with the Conservatives in the opinion polls after 5 years of opposition? Sky News poll of polls today, 279 seats for you, 278 for the Conservatives. You'd be steaming ahead, and you're not. Why?
The schools we want for our children, the hospitals we want when we're ill, those things need the strong economy.
OK, have you ever had 3 shredded wheat?
Have I ever had 3 shredded wheat? I have, actually, but that was a long time ago.
We're out of time. Prime Minister, would you like to show your appreciation?
Thank you very much.
Would you believe we're out of time?
We're out of time.
Already.
Oh,
18 minutes gone. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Mr Malone. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Coming next, Ed Miliband will be taking more questions from our studio audience. So do stay tuned to us here on Sky and Channel 4. Thank you, Prime Minister. Appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed.
That last one, normally people ask...